Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin.
Hey folks, welcome to Pubchat, where this entire computer I'm using has just been rebuilt like it was fresh from the factory, and I was so involved in doing it, I didn't run a test run. So this is the test run, Duncan.
Hey, nothing like a test run.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when you're, in the spotlight. Perfect time to have shit fail.
We'll pray to the tech gods in the sky, the ghost of Steve Jobs and Clive Sinclair.
Hey, if we got if we got Clive on our side, man, we'll just leap over the competition. We'll be all right. That Sinclair QL ad, I love it. This is one of the funniest tech ads ever, man. How's it going out there, everybody? Pray for us. Let's hope this is good. We think it is.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine somewhere up in heaven, and Steve Jobs bumps into, or should I say, Clive Sinclair bumps into Steve Jobs? Hi, mate. It's like, leave me alone. I'm Steve Jobs. Don't you know? You're just Clive Sinclair. Are you allowed in this? This is first class heaven.
Yeah. Don't you have a little pedal cog to go fix? There's an argument to be made, though, that a lot of Clive's early contributions to computing, as well as just electronics in general, would gain some respect from Woz anyway, for sure.
Yeah, but he's not dead yet, so he's not in heaven.
Yeah, that's true. He'd be looking up, going, "Fuck you, Jobs! You're ruining another relationship."
yeah. Steve Jobs would go, "Didn't we buy you or something?"
Yeah. Are you the ARM people, or is that the other group from the UK?
The other guys. Their enemy.
Yeah. So, I don't even know where to start, because I've done nothing but look at progress bars for like a day and a half, and I'm not done yet.
I've done nothing but work. So,
yeah. So for you, it's not progress bars; it's render export bars.
It's well, in the world of visual effects, it's 2 steps forwards, 1 step back.
Yeah.
It's like make the blood brighter, make it more red. Make it darker. No, not quite that red, a different kind of red.
Yeah, exactly.
What red do you want? Blood red, but not that kind of blood red.
Yeah. And you're thinking to yourself, how shitty is your computer screen, asshole? Like,
No, it's blood. Blood is one of the weird things in visual effects where everybody's got like a different opinion on what it should look like.
Yeah.
Do you want it to look like fresh blood? Do you want it to look like, it's like a darker blood or more oxygenated? And it's
do you want a Freddy Krueger blood or a more Marvel playful blood?
It's all fake anyway.
Yeah.
So you have these people that shoot elements, against green screen or blue screen or something. Sometimes they don't even bother with that. They just shoot against a prosthetic. Then you can't use it because the prosthetic's all over it. And they basically just like fill up a tank. Like the sort of like spray things you use for watering flowers and stuff. They pump it up. They pump it up to pressure and then stick a hose on it and then do the grab handle, release the blood, and it just comes out like a squirt. And it doesn't do anything. It just comes out like a hose.
That's funny.
Nightmare.
Oh, I imagine. Oh, okay. I imagine. Oh, I forgot. A couple of shout outs that got missed on our last show because, tech failures, Yeah, it was a nightmare. It literally fell apart. It was kind of like being on the Titanic dunk, and it was just sinking and getting worse and worse, I felt like I was playing a violin and my ankles was getting wet,
It was like watching the fall of Rome in half an hour.
Yeah. But shout outs, yes. Sorry, I can't do those reaction thingies and have the hearts and stuff. I haven't upgraded my Mac OS to that level yet. I'm doing this slow to make sure because I don't know what happened. But we still got. Oh. Obviously, I'll have to fix that button. It's supposed to be a one shot, not a hold. See, now it kicks in again on me. Let me do the other part. So, Truth Nerds had come in. It was a member message, and Truth Nerds has been a member of the channel for nothing less than 50 fucking 8 months.
Wow.
No shit. Truth Nerds Dunk is like an early flat earth viewer. I bet Truth Nerds is one of the first 500 subscribers this channel ever had. Even earlier.
Probably one of the few flat earthy people that bothered to hang around.
Yeah. Well, except for a couple that are now moderators, but
You and me.
Yeah. Well,
you don't count.
Yeah. Liam Wakefield and PJ as well. So, because I think Liam's probably within the first 150 subscribers, maybe even earlier. Okay, so I haven't even got to the shout out yet. I need that. Where is it here?
Get over there!
Glasses.
It worked. It didn't crash. All right, we're good. He's Truth Nerd says, I can teach you how to predict when Trump is feeling in his bone spurs, trade stocks like a true corrupt insider. And it was a good one at the time. See, that's the problem with late shoutouts. They kind of suck. But, huge thanks to Truth Nerds. Well, hold the button.
It doesn't really suck, though, because, this week has been an explosion of shit coming from Trump's side of things. The whole, corruption side. It's just been exploded. With his slush fund, the
oh my God,
$7 billion slush fund. What else has he got? His whole family have been
pardoned. They've been
sorry, my brain's not working tonight. They're totally not. See what I mean? I can't even think I can't even string a sentence together. I'm going to shut up.
They got that whole thing with, they're in the deal with the IRS or the DOJ settlement with that lawsuit, and no more ever can they be prosecuted over taxes.
Yes. I'm trying to think of the word I was trying to think of, but it's, not good.
Liars, criminals, cheats.
Well, yeah, that obviously. It was a clever word. That's why I can't think of it. I'm so tired.
So we also had one from Ken Vet, and he's been a member here for 25 months as well. So we'll hit a button for that. Hold the button. I got to tell myself that until I fix it. Echo, our new puppy, Cavalier King Charles, is happy. Yeah, we got to get Ken Vet to send a picture in of this little puppy because everybody loves puppy pics, right? So Ken Vet, definitely.
Yeah, we'll send it up to Christy Nine.
Yeah. Here's your target. Your mission if you choose to accept it. We also had Leroy Jenkins and Mark Tribestar become new subscribers during that show as well. And then we got a couple of super chats in, or messages. Oh, a super chat and a message here. So our mod there, Jose, who's back home and on the road to recovery from, the fight with a car, sent in a good one here. $10 super chat as well, everybody. And it's words to live by. Y'all know what to do, so do us that favor. Smash that freaking like button, share the channel, and if you haven't done, freaking help us out and subscribe as well. Thanks, Jose. Yeah. Jose takes the words, I'd say right out of my mouth, but I'm crappy at self-shilling, so he's actually just inserting the words in my mouth that I should say. I'm not sure if that came out right.
Yeah, I mean, subscribe to the channel. I mean, it's no skin off your nose, literally.
That's right.
It's not a big deal. Leave a comment, those sort of things.
Yeah.
No harm. All it does is makes YouTube think that we're kind of likable. Yeah,
that's right.
Sure, lie to them. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like being circumcised at the age of 40. It's all right,
We can do that as well.
Yeah, blindfolded, because actually I don't want to see it. And then we had Paul Gilbert come in, joining the Shills Live team here as one of the beer drink. Oh, yeah, right. I can't do that. Fuck.
You're going to keep doing it anyway.
Yeah. I guess I can still do the heart thing, but you see, when I do it, I'm so useless at it. It barely makes a heart. But Apple's thing is good enough to figure out that I'm just a tool, and it puts them in. So, but Paul Gilbert, thanks, buddy. Oh, yeah, right. Hold the button. Okay, that's the callback gag for me tonight. Okay, I think I'm caught up. All right.
Now what?
I don't know.
Now what should we do?
Good night, everybody. There's lots of sports stuff going on, and I don't seem to care about almost any of it. What was his name? Mexi girl in the chat will know, but I think it was Kyle Busch? Was it a junior? Well, a NASCAR driver. He just passed. Wasn't very long ago that.
Did he pass?
Yeah. I guess that's a incorrect way to discuss the death of a racing driver. He passed, right? Was only like 6-7 weeks ago, maybe 8 weeks ago, that what's his name? Biff. Greg Biffle died as well. His whole family and another guy and his daughter all crashed a jet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, they all helped.
Yeah, no, they were. It turns out that there was only one licensed pilot, but the jet's big enough, like a Cessna private jet kind of thing, or whatever they're called. Not Cessna, Lear, one of those type. But they were supposed to have 2 pilots, and they only truly had one capable of flying that plane. So I don't know what else happened, but they took off. They started going. They called an emergency. They came back around. Weather wasn't the best. They tried to get to the airport. They overshot the runway, and it didn't work out for anyone. It's a pretty shitty story.
Did he have the fish?
Huh?
Did he have the fish?
I don't understand.
Okay. It's an airplane connection. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I missed that. It happened in Florida near water. So I was wondering, like, no, like to me, it kind of made sense, you know?
Yeah, I don't know any of these people you're talking about.
Yeah.
But then again, I wouldn't know many sports people over in the UK either. So
yeah. And NHL hockey is getting near the finals. I think they're in the conference finals right now. I don't know. World Cup's about to happen all over North America. And
is it now?
Thanks to Trump, a lot of people just don't care.
Yeah.
You know, so sports is a downer. We'll stay away from that. You know,
we should have got America to host the Eurovision Song Contest as well. Then no one bothered about that.
Oh, so you mean if we just get America to host like The Voice and those other competition shows, we could get rid of them too?
Everything.
We should put all reality TV in America now, and it would just go away.
Yeah, hosted by Jimmy Kimmel or Stephen Colbert. That will get.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Colbert then, because, that's it. He's done, right? Isn't his last show like today?
Yes, this is his last show tonight.
Oh, wow. Cool. I can't wait. Yeah.
That's probably not the right turn of phrase, but...
well, no,
I wouldn't be at all surprised if he has a sudden guest show up who's like the head of CBS and comes on and says, "Hey, I'm uncanceling the show."
Oh, yeah. What would be the subtext? Don't worry. We paid the Trump administration off. It's okay. Right? Wow. Imagine that. They put a swear jar on the stage with these talk show hosts for the monologues and stuff. But it's not for swearing. It's every time you make a bad joke about Trump, you got to put $1,000 in it. And he comes around, picks up the jar at the end of the show.
1,000?
Oh, there's a lot of jokes about Trump. I mean,
Yeah, it'd demand $1 million at least.
Yeah. His opening salvo would be $1 billion,
Yeah. He's like Dr. Evil whenever he just comes up with how much he's going to sue somebody or what he's going to do. Yeah, just, $40 billion.
Yeah. This whole thing about releasing your tax information, that whole grift he's got going on, they released the fact that you're a tax cheat, but you used actual loopholes to make it legal. What's the problem?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even get it. And as somebody who runs for office in America, aren't you supposed to release them?
I know. It's just so funny that the whole thing is that he's sued because somebody released information that he's supposed to release anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just. Well, I mean, it doesn't make sense because it is obviously a grift. And when you are the one that tells the DOJ what to do, I mean, how? I'm surprised. Yeah. I'm surprised the White House isn't surrounded by pitchforks and torches right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
If this was a South Park episode, the White House would be on fire, man.
Well, I mean, it's not quite like that yet, but there's been a few Republicans just can't get behind his slush funds ideas and this whole clemency of tax. Yeah.
I mean, this whole fun dunk.
They can't argue for it. It's like, where do we stand on that?
Why don't they just be honest and call it the Proud Boys Fund? I mean, be honest, because that's all you're going to do is pay them so that everybody gets the message that when you stand up for Trump, you are rewarded. You are cared for and taken care of. That's what it is.
Don't you think it's kind of funny that you have such a far-right, hateful, homophobic group of people who decided to call themselves the Proud Boys?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, they were so proud of being boys. Ooh.
I wondered when I first heard that, Dunk. Was it we're going to take the word back sort of thing, or are they all just too stupid to understand what they did?
Too stupid.
I think so. I think that is the answer.
Yeah, we're gonna have a march through the city, and we're gonna be carrying our flags with pride, and there'll be rainbows with all the colors.
I was just going to say, now we're going to get into groups. You're going to be red. You're going to be orange. You're going to be, and they just do the rainbow.
And we're going to be on roller skates and spandex outfits.
Yeah. Who has the ABBA 8-track? Okay, we need to get,
City fuckers.
Oh, it's hilarious. There's where my son goes for his new adult program. There's somebody who has no less. It's a Pontiac Aztec, which is one of the great cars. And he's got the big mandate freedom sticker on the back. And that's a dead sign for a Canadian Magite.
Jolly good.
Oh, yeah. So, and I can't wait to see who the person is. So far, I've only seen the vehicle. I haven't seen the person, right? I can't wait.
I'm assuming this is a parent dropping up another kid.
The place that we take my son to start, like where they all meet up before they go and do shit, is this office sort of building kind of thing. It's not an office building, but and it's in the back of a townhouse complex.
Right.
It's odd placement, but they run the townhouse complex, so that kind of makes it make more sense, right? So this is somebody who just rents there.
Right.
Yeah. And you can tell by the look of the vehicle, it hasn't been legal to drive on the road since mandate freedom was freedom convoy, But the idiot lost his license for drunk driving, right?
Well, it's free to rust away on his driveway. It's
a Pontiac Aztec. It'll look like a Fiat or a Lancia Beta Coupe after a rainstorm. If the wind blows, it'll just be this pile of rust, a little plastic and glass, right?
Oh, like a modern car then.
Yeah, well, yeah, but yeah, it's just because those Pontiac Aztecs are hilarious. They look like this SUV but they were never a real off-roader thing. They even had this ridiculous tent attachment. You put the back gate up, the lift, and then you strap this diaper on the back of the car and it becomes a tent, right? But it's no good off-road. Where are you going?
Camping. Gonna hang out with the Proud Boys on a little campsite.
Yeah. I brought my Barbie doll and all.
I wiped it clean.
I never.
This whole thing. I see it over here a lot as well. These like cars with a tent box on the roof. Well, basically, you just erect the tent on top of the car, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, why?
I wouldn't want to be up there. I want to be on the ground. Thank you. Unless there's like lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, or whatever. I
can understand it in a if you're in a safari situation.
Yeah,
but
if you're a poacher.
You're literally detenting every night to drive another 500 miles or whatever.
Yeah.
When you're just doing it around here, what's the point in having a tent that's attached to your car? Because it now renders the car
always.
useless.
Yeah. You know, that's like buying a cube van because you seem to end up moving every 4 years. So you might as well just have a cube van as your main car, right?
Yeah. Never understood that.
Mm-mm. No, me either. You know, although I think I kind of went too far the other way. I literally threw practicality completely down the road with the little car I bought. You know?
Oh, yeah. Well, you probably can't even get a tent in the back of the boot.
No, you can't. I can't even get my shopping into the trunk unless I put the roof of the car back up and then put the shopping in and then put the roof back down because the little gap you get is too small. You know, there's enough room in the trunk to put stuff, but you've got to do it when the thing's up. It's ridiculous. You know, I definitely gonna have to save up and get like a actual vehicle eventually. You know.
Well, that's part of your plan, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not giving up the little convertible. Fuck no, man. Never had a convertible before, and I'll never go without one again. Not where I live. No way. Having said that, the roof will stop working tomorrow. It's just how life works, right?
We'll start leaking.
Yeah, I can feel Murphy tickling my foot right now just to remind me he's there with his law.
Yeah, the gremlins that were inside your computer have just moved.
Yeah. They're taking residence in my transmission. No.
It's like, what's next? What's next going to go wrong, hey?
Yeah.
It's always the case, isn't it?
Oh, man, totally.
Fix one thing, something else breaks.
Yeah. Yeah. DK Art and Design says, get a little storage trailer for your car. I'll get laughed off the Mercedes SLK forums if I put a trailer hitch on it. They'll kill me. But you imagine the wind, like, is my car so low? The trailer, it would have to be not just one that does the pop up once, but it would have to pop up like 4 or 5 times, like one of those little travel vacation cups that pop out of the little dish. You know, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That'd be funny though. That'd be really cool. I guess I could use like one of those tent trailers, but they always look like they've got Lego axles and these tiny little tires. And I always just envision them coming apart at 120 kilometers an hour or something. They scare the hell out of me.
You're not supposed to go 120 kilometers an hour to win them.
Well, then it's not getting attached to my car. It's that simple. But the idea has been, I really want to get like similar to Dunk with the Toyota Highlander. I was looking for like a Jeep Cherokee XJ, a square body, like a 98. But one of the guys that does property management at the townhouse complex I'm in right now has a Honda. Is it the Element? It's this funky little sort of SUV, sort of little minivan thing, and the seat.
You call them different things over there anyway. So
yeah. But the seats fold up against the walls, and it's all kind of rubberized inside. You can literally just hose the thing out, and that's kind of interesting because they do have a 4-wheel drive. Well, it's probably all-wheel drive, but they have one where you can get all 4 tires to move, right, under power. Is it a Pilot? I don't think so.
Well, that is a car.
Yeah. I think it's called the Element. Yeah. DK Art in the chat says, hey, you know, you got to look more like a trailer than a motorcycle would tow. I wonder if a slightly bigger trailer that was meant for like a motorcycle trike would be the thing, right? That's not a bad idea. Yeah. DK is saying, yeah, it's the Element. The Pilot is like their smaller SUV crossover thing, but the Element was an oddball car. Yeah, and it's really neat. I could probably find a picture.
How dare you?
Yeah. There, the Element. The little back doors are suicide doors. They fling out backwards.
Oh, lordy.
Yeah, yeah. It's the best way to separate your child from their own legs.
That car is not you.
No, I know it doesn't look the part. Obviously, I would look like a total getting in and out of that, right?
It's an interesting little car, I guess.
Yeah, but here I'll show you. Like,
I bet you those back seats are tight.
Oh yeah, I bet. Here, 1 second here. This is the Jeep that I want, like the classic XJ. Right? I've had a few of these. I know them well. And, I tidy up the dash with some modern stuff, few electronics and whatnot, put a 2-inch lift on it, slightly bigger tires, and just make it proper. Nothing tall and ugly or anything, just a little bit, I really want one of them. And they're so easy to keep running, right? Sorry?
Screw up your gearing ratios.
Well, I'm not talking about putting like a bigger size of tire, just like a more beefy tire. That's why I'm only saying a small lift, just to put that on. And then you're only gaining an inch or so of diameter, right? So it's not really going to touch the gearing much, but with an XJ, you can easily just get a set of gears for your front and rear diffs, and they're not even that expensive because the fucking XJ is everywhere in North America. Everybody who off-roads loves these things, right? So that'd be no problem either, right? But I don't want large tires, just a little bit bigger, right? Just a little nicer.
And massive 4-ton bull bars at the front.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm
a winch. Gotta have a winch.
Yeah. Gotta have a winch. A winch? Well, it depends. Front seat or front bumper.
Back seat.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
A back seat winch.
Front seat winch, no good in the corners, All right. But yeah. So there's some babble about things. Stuffing things. Who used to say that all the time in the flat earth community? Stuffing things. Who was that?
No idea.
I got a thing in my head. There's no point in babbling about it. It'll come to me as soon as we're done.
Trying to forget.
Try and you succeeded.
Yeah.
You know how my move got put back because once again everything changed, but now I got the perfect place to move into.
You think so far?
Yeah. Oh, it's awesome. I'm really happy with this.
You're not in it yet. Shut up. Don't jinx it.
Yeah. Oh, the deposit's paid, and
doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
there's things like
anyway, that's not the point of the story. Anyway, so when I discovered that it was going to be another like 3 weeks before I'm out of here, I had to tell the property management here, and they're expecting me to be like out of here in 5 or 6 days at the worst. And they've got a few contractors ready to come in. They're ripping out the kitchen cupboards and carpeting and shit like that, right? Not that we've destroyed anything. It's just that time. It's been a while. And so I called Monday morning and I left a message before anybody got into work so that they would hear it when they first got there. And I said, hey, blah, blah, I just found out it's not going to be in a few days. Could be a couple of weeks. But the new landlord's going to try to make it a bit quicker. We're not 100% sure yet. So, I'll let you know in a few days or so as things kind of get locked down. Nobody's called. Nobody's said anything. So I guess they're okay with it. I don't even know.
Have you managed to hire the groundsman for the new estate and the pool cleaner?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. One guy's name is Cheech and the other guy's name is Chong. It's strange, but,
You need a French polisher. You need someone to come in to, work on all the gold gilding on all the taps and everything. Or is it solid gold? I can't remember.
Yeah. No, it's all, it's all 14. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I need somebody to just literally go through the place and polish knobs. I guess it's plural. I only count as one.
You got guests.
Yeah, exactly.
Got some Japanese businessmen staying over.
Oh, too funny. Any predictions on who will show up on Colbert's last night?
Nobody. I don't think anyone's going to turn up. It's like our show when you get to the end of the show and you start saying goodnight. Everybody just like buggers off. Says, all right, I'm going to hang around. I'm not going to watch the end of this. Right. So it'll be the same with Colbert. It would be an empty studio. No one will show up.
Yeah, nobody can be bothered.
Why bother? He's not going to ask me back.
The band doesn't even show up.
He had one the other night when he had all the late night show hosts on with him, and it was a real struggle to watch because they're all trying to get a one up on each other.
I haven't watched it because I was wondering if it was going to be like a Van Halen video and everybody's just scrambling to be the one on camera,
Yeah, there was a bit of that, But then, what do you expect with that amount of ego in the room?
Yeah, exactly.
But we'll see.
Yeah, I watched like the first minute of it, and one guy was just over trying to do the whole look at us, and then looked over and realized, oh, they're actually doing a thing, and wandered back over, and it was all just a little,
Yeah.
Liam in the chat, all the divas.
Well, he had what's his name? Jon Stewart on. Was it last night? No, the night before.
I haven't watched any of these in the last few days. I was saving these because I was fighting this computer and I just wasn't in the mood. My throat is sore because I've been cursing and swearing so fucking much, Yeah.
Yeah, you say you're saving them up, but yeah, it's the sort of thing that
I've got them in my watch later playlist on YouTube. Yeah,
you probably won't watch them though because it's just like, or run them at 2 times speed just to get through it all.
I can't do that. I'm not one of those people. I don't understand why that speed button's in YouTube. I can't use it. My whole
I use it all the time.
Oh, really? Wow,
Yeah.
I can't do it. Especially, I guess there's been the odd time where I've watched Louis Rossman and had to actually slow it down so I could catch it all.
Yeah, that doesn't happen very often.
Yeah,
I like doing the some of the movie quizzes things, and they've got you got like 3 seconds to guess the image and or guess the movie and 15 seconds to answer. So I play it at 2 times speed.
Yeah.
So I've got half the amount of time to get it.
Yeah. I should do that with the music quizzes from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, right? I had my neighbor over the other night for a few drinks, and her and I were watching one of those quizzes about music, and it was hilarious. We had done this like a month or so ago, and it starts in the 60s, and then you go to the 70s, the 80s, and she couldn't get a word in edgewise until we got to like the year 2000, and then she starts kicking ass, right? But she's like, what, 32? So,
we should do that. We should do a movie one and a music one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because you'll hammer me on the music ones, and I'll hammer you on the movie ones.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because you've never seen any movies.
Yeah. Well, I've seen about 75 movies, and I just watch them, repeatedly. You know. No, I've seen more movies than you think, but
No, you haven't.
quite a bit. But you and I diverge a bit in what a person would watch.
Oh,
You know, like I have what's it called? Taste.
porn doesn't count.
Yeah. Well, okay, then neither does OnlyFans. But yeah, you know, the same too with music. If somebody was to do one of those music tests that's a bit more European instead of a bit more, hey,
80s synth pop.
Oh yeah, see right away, you know, like I could figure out the hits, but you take somebody who to me is a one-hit wonder like Human League. And there's a whack of songs that you could know in 3 notes, and I would just be, I don't know, it's a DX7, I think, you know?
And I'm not naming the instrument.
Yeah, exactly.
And in
Right?
the 80s, of course, it's going to be a DX7.
Yeah. I think
the
I
only
heard.
instrument they used.
Yeah. You know?
That a Fairlight, if you could afford it.
Yeah. Oh, man, would I love to have one of them. Wow.
But the Fairlight, there's only one sound they used.
Yeah, it's the one. I want to know what you're thinking. It's the symphony hit. Down. You know? For us Canadians, everybody knows that song because it was the theme song to some fashion television show that came out of City TV Toronto years ago. Yeah. I didn't even know it was a real song at first. I thought it was just the theme to the damn TV show. I didn't know.
It's funny, in the UK, we had a TV show that was all about fashion. And it ran for years. It was so popular and then just vanished. It's like people in the UK go, I'm just buying shit from Tesco from now on.
Yeah.
It was shit about fashion.
Yeah.
The UK got really, really into fashion and then just dropped it.
Yeah.
Don't care anymore.
It went back to the church thrift stores.
Can't remember what that was called. Huh?
Yeah. Oh, I should have brought it over. I had an awesome score at thrift I don't know, I guess it's almost a week ago now. I forgot to mention. I got this amazing box set thing of Winnie the Pooh's first movie, you know, and it's like got the book and all this. It's even got like music sheets so you can play the music. It's really cool. My son loves it. And it's brand new. And we also got brand new in the box Back to the Future, Dice Through Time. And it's a board game that's all cool with stuff and whatnot. Yeah. Can't wait to try that.
All right, no.
Hey?
Yeah, you haven't played it yet then?
No. My living room is literally just stacks of boxes, right? You know, we don't even have a comfortable place to try. I can't wait to fucking move. Oh, yeah. Firefly being mentioned in the live chat. Yeah, that's on my list to eventually try to sit down and watch.
Yeah, we did this the other night. I mean, how many times we talked about Andor, right? Yeah, I'm not doing anything tonight. I'm going to go and watch Andor. And then lo and behold, that's when your neighbor calls up and you go around and get pissed up with your neighbor and you never get around to watching Andor. It definitely seems to be a thing with you. It's like, I'm finally going to watch either Andor, Firefly, or something else. No, I'm going to get.
Okay, hold on. But in my defense, I
Your Honor.
Well, in my defense, I live in a cul-de-sac and a townhouse complex that's 3/4 single moms in their 30s. So wouldn't you hang out with your neighbor? It's
Nah.
seems, you know.
Nah. What would I do with a
Well, you're married, so not a lot. I mean, come on. You know?
I say, hey, come round and let's binge watch Andor together. Oh, for fuck's sake. So my tits aren't going to get tickled tonight.
Yeah, that's not how it works, dude. You know, and I'm very careful whenever I meet somebody. You know, I'm like, oh, you know, I don't look for like relationships in my neighborhood because if things don't go well, that's not going to work. And
you like Bond.
well, I don't need a martini. You know, I can go with a cold beer, but sure, right? You know, and some people see that.
Glass.
Yeah, but some people, when I say that, think, oh, okay, well, there's no angle there, and other people go, oh, casual sex then. Okay, so you never know how it's going to get taken, right? You know. But yeah, just one of those things, you know.
I mean, there is that big sign outside the front of your house, your apartment, that says, "If you want a fun time, call Dick."
Yeah. Well, okay, so funny enough, because I don't like the light to be bright when I'm out there sitting around, I actually have a red light bulb for my carport. I never thought.
No, that's emergency lighting like in a submarine.
I never thought about how that looks until right now. I am Lady Red Light. Rock me tonight, you know?
You got a big black bloke in a huge hat and a pink Cadillac. You're him.
Yeah.
You got to talk to me first.
Oh, shit. How do we get on this topic of conversation?
Andor, I think it was. And you won't see that in all the other reviews.
Yeah. Well,
sure.
I gotta say, I'm more interested now, you know? Oh.
Oh, you got to watch Hail Mary at some point as well.
Oh, yeah, that is okay. I'm child free, and I think that's going to be tonight's viewing then for sure. I think it's July 4th, July 6th, 5th, whatever the hell it is, in the very beginning of July, Silo season 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, can't wait. So I figure late June, I'll binge watch season 2 so that it's all fresh so I can go into 3.
Right. Not watch Andor then.
Well, I got a couple weeks till then to ignore it, so we'll see. You know.
To be honest with you, I'm not too fussed about Silo, to be honest with you. To me, it's starting to feel like the story is just like dragging out to build plot. You know, it's
the way I saw the end of season 2 wrap up, to me, I think season 3 is going to be huge, sort of way more back information and stuff coming.
Yeah. Well, there's always going to be, you know, more information to be like. To be honest with you, I can't remember how it ended season 2.
Well, I don't want to say it because I don't want to, you know, but
I realize that. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, if you haven't watched it yet, get on Silo. It's awesome. It's an Apple TV show, but you know, if you're one of those people that sails the high seas, you'll find it easy. It's in our Plex server if you have access. If not, you can ask me. I mean, not in the live chat because I can't do it that way, but you know, Discord or whatever. We got an email. I'm sure you can find it on the About page.
I've not been keeping tabs on Apple TV, but I think they got quite a few decent things out.
they're very much losing money on it, and they don't seem to give a rat's ass because they're just so wealthy it doesn't matter. And I appreciate that, because For All Mankind getting this new season, they didn't have high enough ratings for it, but they got a loyal fan base. So Apple said, okay, here you go. Right? I like that, man. Apple's kind of the new HBO, the one that's got some cool shit, you know?
Well, I mean, as talking about the, For All Mankind, I mean, I'm thoroughly enjoying this season more than I have a couple of the previous ones.
I can't wait to watch this one. It's got such high ratings. I'm so excited to watch it.
But then they got the Star City one coming soon as well, which is interesting because it's the same timeline, but from the Russian perspective.
Right. And
which
now
is full of, Soviet Union style intrigue and propaganda. And,
see, the Soviet Union is putting a decent amount of money into media these days, and there's a lot of things that are, there's a Soviet and stuff. And I pretty much avoid it all because fuck Russia. But For All Mankind is that good that I might just have to actually try Star City.
Yes.
I'm not sure how it's going to sit with me, though, because really, fuck Russia. Just fuck them. I can't fuck them.
Well, I'm not going to go that far, but I understand where you're coming from. But we're talking about Russian people as opposed to
but even still,
and the thing is, this is still in a Soviet era Russia.
Yeah,
because I don't think in For All Mankind they had the full Glasnost thing. I'm not too sure.
No, and I don't see Apple as somebody who would take investment money from someone.
What, like Trump?
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I don't know about.
No, but there's a lot of there's instances that have been called out where some of the money that was fundraised to help a production is coming out of Russian oligarchs and stuff. And then you get a production that has a favorable look to Russia and things, and I don't see Apple as somebody who would do that because they just have too much money. They don't need anybody,
Maybe. I mean, the thing is, like this season of For All Mankind is very, very allegorical to the current state of affairs in the United States.
Yeah.
And they might employ a lot of that into Star City as well.
I could see it.
Where they're playing up to, historically things that happened and also things that are happening right now. So
yeah. And you got to figure, with traditional Russia, especially USSR stuff and whatnot, and the way things are in America right now, there's a lot of room for storylines if you're playing the allegory, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
Which is talking of which, Jimmy Kimmel had an interview with Matt Stone and Trey Parker.
I haven't watched that. Yeah.
It was all right. They were just talking about South Park more than anything else, which is kind of interesting because they didn't mention that TV series they produced that went nowhere was it was called That's My Bush, where it was set in Bush. And I've talked about this to you before, and it's like if any a time was to bring it back, would be now.
Yeah.
But it's like they didn't even mention it.
Yeah.
It's like, what? There were so many things they didn't mention. Like Team America.
Yeah.
They mentioned, they talked about the Book of Mormon.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, musical and all, right? That makes sense. Yeah.
Which apparently the place burnt down, the theater that it was in. So that's coming back up again soon. Yeah.
And South Park has a new season coming out here in 25, 30 days or something, right?
Yeah. Can't remember what they said.
It's pretty soon.
September 16th, I think they said.
Oh, really? I thought it was way earlier than that. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure they said September 16th.
Huh.
So I was just, I think it was that because I was waiting for them to slip and say,
Oh, you're right. So, yeah, it is September. I must have just read it wrong because I thought it was way earlier than that. Oh, well. Oh, September, though. That's really, really good time for a release to handle lockdowns of voting midterms and stuff, isn't it? Because isn't it like November when it kicks in for voting?
yeah, September, October, November. So I don't know how many they do in a season.
Yeah. Oh, it won't last long enough, but it'll be fresh in everybody's minds at least, right?
They don't do many episodes a season, do they?
Yeah, I think about maybe 6 or 7 these days, right?
Considering how fucking easy it is for them to do.
That's the what. Yeah, I don't quite get that.
The Simpsons just keeps on churning them out.
Yeah. The Simpsons is probably just going to be an AI cartoon soon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if are they still making Simpsons, because I don't think there's any room on TV for any more Simpsons. Because if you switch the TV on and it's got the Simpsons on, and there'll be like a whole load of episodes back to back.
Yeah,
they're like older ones. When I say older ones, like season 36.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
It's like, you got too much Simpsons
to
squeeze in a new season, because they're just going to get lost in the quagmire of all the seasons of Simpsons.
You could have 3 channels running reruns just because people like the different eras,
The wobbly drawings of the Tracy Ullman era.
Yeah, those ones that pulsate like you're really drunk,
Yeah. I think I don't watch The Simpsons because it's just like there's too much of it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch one and then and it will be one I've already seen like 20 times before.
Yeah,
like you got so many. Why are you still seeing the same one each time?
Yeah.
Thousands of bastards.
Yeah, I find that strangely happens to me with certain shows. Not anymore because I don't have regular TV, but when I used to, and you'd be flipping through and you'd catch reruns or whatever, I noticed that it was always certain episodes that would show up, like with Seinfeld, it was the how long can you go without jerking off episode. And with Ren and Stimpy, it was always the fat one trying to find his fart in that episode. And it just always kept coming back, the same ones. I was like, is that all they got?
Ren and Stimpy, they didn't run for that long, did they?
No, and I mean, they haven't been shown in reruns in years, have they? Or have they? Again, I don't have TV. I don't really know,
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I used to love Ren and Stimpy, though.
I never really watched it.
Yeah, I loved it. Which is it's kind of funny because, like, when SpongeBob SquarePants came out, it's like, what the fuck is this? This is supposed to be funny. It's a sponge. It lives in a pineapple under the sea.
Yeah, that's odd. Yeah,
what is this bollocks? But then I started watching with my kids, and especially my daughter, she fell in love with it, and so I'd sit there giggling my tits off watching this. It was brilliant.
Yeah, Felix never took to it, so I never really watched it.
Did you ever see Phineas and Ferb?
Nope.
Another one that just you just watch through your kids, and it's just absolute genius. Phineas and Ferb. Yeah,
I never seen it. I raised Felix on all the stuff from my youth, right? I mean, even
Looney Tunes.
Yeah, some Looney Tunes, but not that many. Some Hanna-Barbera stuff,
hyper violent. It got Elmer Fudd's got everybody in Looney Tunes has got a speech impediment.
Yeah.
Elmer Fudd falls in love with a transsexual rabbit.
Yeah. Hey, no judgment, right? You know.
All the clean stuff. All the things the kid's mind.
Yeah, 60s Spider-Man and stuff, you know. Yeah, we did all that stuff just because it made more sense to me, right?
Yeah.
You know, I was always worried that anything new would just be like Barney or Baby Shark or something, and you know.
I think some of it is quite good, but I think some of it is,
Yeah,
you know, it's like you know, Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry was the classic.
Yeah,
you know, cat and mouse beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
And now, you know, it's their buddies.
Are they?
You know, yeah. Well, I don't know if they're still making it, but you know, they're like friends now.
That's stupid. That's not how it works.
No, because they changed the formula.
You know, that's like Charlie Brown taking Snoopy outside and giving him a kick to the ribs. You know.
That's Christy Gnomes.
Yeah.
It's 2 mentions tonight.
Hey, we never saw Charlie Brown's parents. Maybe it is Christy Gnome, right? Maybe Snoopy's the only dog that survives.
I don't think Snoopy and Charlie Brown had the same parents.
No? Well, you know, once the dog is owned, you know. It'd be funny if some of these cartoons had crossovers. You know, Snoopy and Woodstock are hanging out, and Sylvester just comes and starts chasing that fucking bird around, you know?
I thought you meant like Snoopy hangs out with the A-Team.
Yeah. Well, Snoopy maybe heads off and gets high with Scooby-Doo and Shaggy, right?
Well, no, I was going to say Scooby-Doo, the mystery van, joins up with the Dukes of Hazzard. Car chase ensues.
Can you imagine those hippies putting a Confederate flag on that van's roof? Oh, that's funny.
Cool. Not cool, man. Not cool.
Yeah. And then it would be like Steve Earle. It would be like Steve Earle, Copperhead Road, where you know, the Duke brothers would end up growing weed as well instead of just moonshining, right?
Yeah. Keep feeding it to the fucking dog. He loves it. No wonder Scooby was cross-eyed with all those drug-laced Scooby snacks that they were feeding him.
Oh,
no wonder they all thought he could talk.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The rest of them were just on LSD, man. Yeah, I didn't catch on to a few things when I watched Scooby-Doo as a kid. I know I didn't catch on to the fact that Shaggy was a stoner, and what are the chicks' names again? There's Thelma and Thelma was you know, like girls, and I didn't catch that stuff. You know, the only thing I knew about Scooby-Doo when I was a kid was Fred was obviously a football jock fuck. You know, that's all I could figure. You know?
Wearing a cravat like that.
You know?
I think he got kicked out of the football team pretty quick.
Yeah.
In a bag.
Yeah, he was juggling balls in the locker room, that one. But you know, my God, have you ever looked there was a TV show about Thelma and Daphne, and it's got to be one of the lowest rated shows I've ever seen on IMDb. They really fucked that show up. Velma, whatever. Yeah. Okay. I always thought it was a TH. Really?
Yeah.
I guess we had a shitty speaker on the TV when I was a kid.
No, you just spoke with a stutter.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I just had a lisp when I was a kid, right? You know?
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
But yeah, Liam Wakefield in the chat had talked about banana splits in the wacky races. There's another one. We could combine wacky races with like NASCAR or Formula One, right? That'd be cool. Give them all weapons.
See, the thing is about the banana splits. I was convinced I had been given drugs in my youth because it's one of those sort of things that was around in my early years, and you never saw it again,
Right.
until it turns up in pop culture, and now you can watch it on YouTube and stuff like that and go, yeah. So that weird, freaky shit was real. I wasn't on drugs.
Yeah. Sadly. Oh,
Shit.
Indeed. Did anybody here in period watch Max Headroom?
Oh yeah, I know Max Headroom.
Did you actually watch it when it was like a show that was currently on the air? Was it good?
Yeah, but the thing is, it's kind of weird because he did a bunch of stuff, and they eventually made a movie. So the movie came after he started being on TV, just basically being a video DJ, linking, songs.
Okay.
It was a bit like an MTV presenter.
That's
on Channel 4.
Okay.
And he had the gift of the gab, and he was loud.
Channel 4, Max Headroom starts in the UK?
Yeah.
I did not know this. Okay. Because I know Channel 4 is a UK, right? When you say that. Yeah.
It was absolutely a Channel 4 thing. And they made the movie, Max Headroom movie, and then they remade it for America.
Didn't even know there was a movie.
Yeah. Yeah, the UK version is obviously better. As it always is. Yeah, it's just strange. Mid-George does the music for it.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's really, that would make it worthwhile just for that, right?
Yeah. I think he spent like, 20 minutes on it.
Yeah, but for him, it's still going to be awesome. Like, it's just how it works, Dude's got it, man. Same with what's his nuts that did like the Men in Black soundtrack that's from Oingo Boingo.
I was going to say Will Smith.
Yes. No. The guy that did the good music in the movie. What the fuck is his name? Danny Elfman.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Guy's a fucking musical genius, Yeah,
but kind of. But he's very much like a one-trick pony.
Oh, they all are, though. Every time I hear Williams, I go, wow, this guy wants to be Williams. And then I look up the movie and I go, oh, it is, right?
Yeah. Michael Caine was the same thing. He had so many of his musical keys he hear through all the movie soundtracks.
Yeah.
Danny Elfman, for me, it's Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure.
Did he do that? Wow, okay. Is I always find Elfman puts a little prog rock into his soundtracks. Like of somebody like me who likes Rush and Yes and bands like that. I hear it and I go, yeah, that's cool, man.
I noticed that.
Yeah. Trevor Rabin, the guy who played with Yes for 2 albums, 9021, I don't want to say that stupid television show. 90125? and Big Generator. He went on to do soundtracks and stuff, and they're phenomenal as well. Really good. I was just trying to remember one of his movies. I think Trevor Rabin did that movie with Will Smith and Gene Hackman. He's like, why did you just blow up the building? Because you made a phone call. What was that one?
Was that Enemy of the State?
I think so. Yeah. With all those funny graphics, like a satellite could just zoom in on you and stuff and all that back then, you know?
I don't think I ever watched it.
Yeah. Enemy of the State. Yeah. Ian says, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's got Gene Hackman in it. God.
Yeah. Which makes up for the Will Smith part. It's my mission in life to make fun of him every chance I get.
No, I do love me some Gene Hackman.
Yeah, me too. He's really good with garlic butter.
Okay.
Well, the way you said it sounded like food, right? You know.
I don't think he tastes so good now, though.
Well, you had to get him at the right moment because I'm sure it's all spoiled now.
He was fresh.
yeah. It's nasty.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hang on a minute. It was Gene Hackman that died recently.
Yeah, and his wife too, or something, right? Yeah.
I wasn't sure I was getting the right person. But yeah.
Gene Hackman has played so many unbelievably good roles. It's not funny. To me, still a few. Yeah, well, actually, he did in a way because he was a little bit comedic, quite a bit comedic when he played the sheriff guy who was a shitty carpenter in the Clint Eastwood Western that came out after Westerns were dead. Yeah. You know? Can't remember his name, Little Bill or something, you know?
I mean, obviously he was great as Lex Luthor as well.
Oh God, yeah. You know. That was and what was that one where he's the president and Clint Eastwood catches him killing some chick or whatever and he's in the closet trying to rip him off? Absolute Power?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I like that one. And Hackman was amazing in an early Kevin Costner movie with another dude that's really, really good. I can't remember his name. And it was No Way Out. An awesome movie from the 90s, maybe even the late 80s. Early Kevin Costner movie. And I won't say anything about it because if you haven't watched it, it's one of those movies you can only watch once, and then once you've watched it, it can never be that good again, right? You know what I mean? But it's fucking awesome. It's one of those movies I think I watch it every 5 years because it's so damn good.
So you can't watch it again.
Yeah, well, even though I know, right? It's still, you know, but it's nowhere near as good as the first time. Like that Michael Douglas movie, The Game. That's one of those movies I wish I could rewatch for the first time again because it's so fucking cool, you know?
Well, I can watch it again because I can't remember what happens in it.
Well, I thought that after years, and then as I'm watching it, it all just starts popping back in, right? You know? Yeah.
It's the old thing, isn't it? You go, oh, I've never seen this movie. And, you know, 3/4 of the way through, you go, oh, I remember now. She did it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm just giving you a spoiler. I remember the...
Yeah, turned it into a Clue movie, right? You know, she did it in the kitchen with a meat cleaver. Yeah. Did you ever see the movie Clue from the 80s?
Is that the one with Tim Curry?
I do believe that is the one.
The 4 different endings.
Yeah. That's it. I've only ever watched that movie once, and I got so fucking drunk by the end of it. I don't really like. I think I could rewatch that movie for the first time.
I don't know. I think it's one of those movies where people think it's actually better than it actually is.
Yeah, like Avro Day in the chat's like, yeah, it's bad. I have a vagueness of it being just a tiny bit stage theatrical on camera, which usually leads to cheese, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I barely remember, but
there's PJ was posting in the chat earlier today about a guy Keaton that died, and what's his name again?
When he posted that, I thought it was the guy who played the armory officer on Enterprise. Isn't his last name Keating?
No.
Oh, okay, I don't know then.
No, it was in Blake 7. Which was a cheesy UK show, science fiction show. And again, it's one of those sort of things that people remember it better than it actually was. Because Michael Keating, not Michael Keaton, Michael Keating.
Yeah, not Beetlejuice.
It was. It had some great elements, old Blake 7, but in reality, it wasn't that good.
Well, it's come up on my torrent site a couple of times over the last like 10 years. And you always get these people, oh, I love this show. It's awesome. And then as the comments fill, you'll get a few people. It's like, you guys got rose tinted glasses for, your memory, because this show sucks.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, there is some good stuff, but in general, it's not that great. I mean, this is the show in the first episode. I've told you about this before, where they have people going in through doors into offices, and they're just basically like a standard wooden door with a door handle, but they've dubbed on the noise.
Yeah.
The door. It's like what's that for?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not science fiction enough. Put a swish noise onto the door.
Yeah. And every door sounds the same.
Can we dub out the squeaky handle?
Yeah. Bob, we can hear you fart. Damn it! Take it again. I've been noticing a thing on a few of the car auction sites and so on in North America. And more, we've got these cars from the 90s that are now old enough being brought over to America that we never got in period, like the Ford Sierra RS Cosworth, right? The 500 model, right? We never got that one. And Doug DeMuro just did a review, and there's one being sold on Cars and Bids, his auction site. Well, I guarantee
coming over as rust buckets.
Actually, this one's mint, but I guarantee that somebody imported it, drove it for 3 months to go, yeah, that's cool, and then put it up for auction because it's forbidden fruit. It's something we never got, and so they're going to make a decent amount of money on it. But then you end up with this right-hand drive car that's almost dangerous to drive where we live, right? With hidden intersection, and angles of sight and whatnot, and
pretty dangerous to drive over here as well. It was a pretty powerful car.
Well, it was, but
it was a rally. It was Cosworth with a rally car, wasn't it?
Yes, but here's the thing: it came out in an era where awesome horsepower is not what it is now. So the Ford Sierra Cosworth had 205 horsepower at the gate. It's not very much, but back then it was a lot, right?
Yeah.
The RS 500 Cosworth has 20 extra horsepower, and yet you're going to pay a massive amount of money for that car. You better love it because it's actually not that fast. Yeah, it's not that good anymore, right?
Name on the headstock, basically.
Yeah, you know, and it's one of those things, right? Like I would not pay $40,000 for that car. It's just no way. But I guess somebody's gonna.
It was a very, very cool car at the time. And it was like, a teenager's dream.
Oh, totally. I get it, right? I totally get it. But for what you get now, cloth seats, plastic interior, and all that crap and whatnot, I wouldn't go for it,
No.
For the amount of money that car's going to go for, I could almost get myself into like a Lotus Esprit. Bring it on, baby. That's where,
Shit.
Oh, it would just bankrupt me, but that's the way, right? I'm stupid,
Yeah.
But yeah, and I understand some people would be like right into that car. And I guarantee the value of that car is just going to go up and up and up because of the 500 that they built originally. I guarantee because they were what the UK would call a yobbo car in a way. I bet there's only a couple hundred left.
Oh, well, wouldn't be a surprise if there's less than that.
Yeah, because
But
they
but the thing is, it's an odd thing about like car collectors in the UK is like they will buy, never mind a Sierra Cosworth, they'll collect like the bog standard 1.6 liter one.
Yeah.
And keep it in mint condition.
Yeah, it's got like 90 horsepower.
Yeah.
It's almost a liability on the road. You can't even get up to speed without people on the highway or whatever just going, get going, you fuck,
Yeah, or an Austin Princess or something like that.
Yeah, Optic in the chat says, no, get an Elise instead of the Esprit. I hear you there for sure, but it's just one of those things. I would have to get the Esprit. I just would.
It's
No,
Esprit all the way.
I wouldn't go for the later model V8 Esprit that was beautifully restyled by Frank Stephenson. For me, it would have to be the proper Giugiaro 4-banger turbo Esprit. That's what I want.
It's got the pointy angles.
Yeah,
those curves into it.
Exactly, exactly. I want the one that Bond ruined, right?
Yeah, there's the strip of rubber down the side that hides the seam.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that would be my one.
It added such a detail line to the car. It was just fucking gorgeous. I love it.
Yeah, but what a great thing, right? There was what's his name? I think it was Zagonis that designed a car. It might have been the Minor, and it was too skinny. So they just redid it without retooling by just splitting the hood in half and putting a little bump in to make it look right. Brilliant. Funny as hell. I love those stories. I could do a car show and still not get all of I want to say out,
Oh, a great video the other night about a German engineer who redesigned a truck. And it was basically like, because he figured out that in Europe,
what did he do? Make a van?
No. In Europe, the restrictions were based on the length of the entire vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
So what he did, he built like a really, really low slung, almost like a sports car like thing that snuck underneath the main part of the truck. So the full length of the truck was all truck and storage. This tiny, and you look at the pictures of it, and it was like all leather interior. It actually looks like a sports car inside.
Awesome,
and it's the same height as a sports car. And they had this underneath underneath the bloody trailer, and the story is so sad because it got nowhere because it was rubbish.
Oh.
They changed the law so they couldn't do it anyway. So they had one. I can't remember the name of it, but it was so cool, and I'd have loved to have just had just the cabin bit.
Yeah,
get rid of the truck and just have this really low slung, angly, futuristic-y looking cabin
Yeah.
that had like bedding in the back and everything for the for the driver and all this kind of stuff. It just looked like a sports car inside of it.
I want this. Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
I'll send you the link to the video afterwards because it's
yeah, I gotta see this for sure. You know, I've been in the back of my brain for like 15 years wanting to do a custom little camper travel trailer thing. You know, I got some amazing ideas to tie it in with the right vehicle and whatnot, but I'm not capable, you know, of all the physicalness that it would take to build it, and I don't have the money. So, you know,
yeah, it sounds like too much like hard work.
Yeah, I'm not going to be the nerd who designs it in CAD only to sit there and drool at the fucking render, you know?
Find a 3D printer big enough just to knock it
out. Yeah. 3 months later, I got a fender. Would be cool, though, to make a cool custom thing, you know? Like some people worry about extra storage. For me, there would be like a guitar amp here and shit like that, you know?
Yeah, on the front with you with the guitar with it that shoots flames out of it.
Yeah. Hey, I just realized if Elon was in such an asshole, I could have a car that would drive itself and I could practice driving down the road. But now, I'm not going to be
what you ought to do is buy a Cybertruck and then do it up as a time machine, as in, you know, Back to the Future style, ready for the remake, and just you know, hawk it around Hollywood, waiting for that moment when they go, right, we're doing a remake of Back to the Future. Oh, we need a car. I know just the guy. We don't have to build it or anything. He's got it. $1 million on the deck. There you go.
If somebody was to give me a contract and say, yep, we're going to do a remake of Back to the Future and we want to use your Cybertruck as the time machine, I'd pull out a gun. There's no way I would allow that to happen. No.
What, the remake or the Cybertruck?
The Cybertruck. Depending on, you know. I mean, if they could get somebody like Eric Stoltz, I'm just kidding.
Try to.
Sorry, Eric, it didn't work again.
Yeah. Let's find a cure for Michael J. Fox, and then we can bring him back.
Yeah, you know. But yeah, there's no. I would not go and watch a Back to the Future reboot if they used a Tesla Cybertruck.
You don't have to watch it. You just make your million providing the vehicle.
Now, then I'd have to shoot myself, you know.
Shoot the audience. Bullets.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's a the producer's joke, and you have that's a film you haven't seen. So.
Oh, okay. See, there we go. You just won another round of that movie contest. Yeah.
Which version of the producers haven't you seen? All of them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know what a producer is.
That's funny because most producers don't.
Yeah, well, that's true, right? Especially executive producers, you know. They breed like fucking rabbits, man. If you go back and watch movies from the 80s, there would be one executive producer. And now the credits are 7 minutes long because there's 70 of them.
Yeah, but you go back and watch movies from the 50s, you think like 10 people made the movie.
Right. Yeah. It was actually 35, but you know. You know. But that whole thing is funny. It's like, oh, but he showed up and read the script one day and he's famous. So, okay, you get a credit. You know, like, it's just ridiculous now, right?
Explained it to you before.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about brokering deals. And the problem is, you know, these movies are so fucking expensive to make these days.
Yeah.
I mean, as they were back then as well. let's not get into the whole inflation and business like that. But these movies are so expensive to make. You got to broker deals all over the place.
Yeah.
Trying to get a movie made. But
yeah, I mean, Money flows in Hollywood, but it's still not a snap of the fingers to raise $250 million to risk on a picture, right?
Yeah.
Because there's no guarantee you're even going to break even.
No. That's why movies are kind of like shit these days, because
the more and more,
they're very, very careful about where they invest their money.
well, it comes also down to the fact that they don't want to have that risk anymore where, okay, so in the last year, we did 3 movies. One sucked, one was okay, and one made a fortune, and we made money. That's not enough anymore. Now it has to be every film makes money, right? And that's just stupid, right? It's never going to be possible, And that's why, movies like The Butterfly Effect and things like that are getting less and less because art house movies are just too much of a risk. What is Terry Gilliam going to do, right?
Well, here's the problem: is like cinema attendance is down, and what a lot of people are going to watch are the what do they call the tentpole movies? The big ones. That's the only ones they go to see because it's so fucking expensive to go to the
exactly.
Cinema. What are you supposed to do?
$14 for a tub of popcorn. Fuck off.
Yeah, so there was someone suggested that there should be like they should charge tickets based on how much the movie costs to make. So if it was a low budget movie, you get a ticket for $5 because you're not going to spend $30 to go and see, what's essentially a low budget movie. Just go, I'll just wait for it to come out on Netflix or wherever.
But what they'll do is they'll go and pay Will Smith $20 million to be in the movie and go, it's expensive,
Yeah. And Will Smith isn't a guarantee that you're going to go and watch it.
It's a guarantee I'm not gonna. That's,
Mind you, when was the last time you went to the cinema anyway? You're not exactly helping the industry.
Oh God, it's years. Yeah, Last time I was at a movie, there was a sex scene, and so I undid my button and did my zipper, and I got in shit. Right? I was like, "Fuck this! I'm going home."
You should have been sitting next to Pee Wee Herman.
Oh well. I try to be a nice guy and fit in, but what the hell?
Yeah, it's a fickle business, Hollywood, especially now with the streaming services.
Oh yeah,
people are even considering dropping streaming services now, getting fed up with it. Back to DVD and Blu-ray.
The streaming services scare the shit out of me because as the world switched from real music ownership to streaming, music has just gotten to the point where I don't want to know what's new anymore. It's garbage, right? It's terrible. Everybody's just trying to write a hit single. Nobody writes like a record, an album anymore. It's terrible, right? And
maybe they do. You just don't hear it.
Well, that's probably true, right? But and I'm very concerned about movies going that way. We can make a movie that's profitable on streaming because instead of having real artists do all this cool stuff to make it awesome, we'll just use AI, right? No,
Well, I think the problem with streaming is that they also just like make movies just to feed the machine,
like Hallmark.
Keep the people on their streaming platform.
Yeah.
There's very, very few movies made by the streaming service that hit the streaming service that are great. There's a few.
They seem to be. They're more willing to spend the money on the television shows now with the streaming services, right? It seems very much,
Well, they get more airtime out of it if you think about it.
Well, if you put $100 million into making some fucking super expensive Mandalorian TV show, but you get 10 one-hour episodes and all these binge watchers and people that rewatch and blah, blah, there's a good income stream there compared to just a 2-hour movie.
Although,
right? It's got to be a.
They probably are costing 100 million per episode.
Well, some of them could be really big, you know. I heard it said that Apple TV has lost $200 million making For All Mankind.
Wow.
Just that one show over 5 seasons is a $200 million loss.
Wow.
Right?
I should give up.
You know, well, no, I'm happy that Apple is wealthy enough as a company to absorb that loss and give us some seriously good television. Like Apple TV's, whatever their service is called, is responsible for All Mankind. It's responsible for Severance. I think Pluribus and a few. Like, you know, they've got a lot of fucking good shows.
Yeah.
You know, and unlike Netflix and stuff, Apple can afford to just use it as a loss leader to draw people into subscriptions, right?
They should do the same with their computers.
I think, yeah, they are now. It's called the Neo, you know?
Yeah.
You know, but Apple's making so much money on their subscription services and stuff. Like if you watch their earnings calls, it's fucking ridiculous because Apple computer owners have traditionally been slightly higher in earnings just because the Windows computers always had $500 laptops and Apple never did, right? It was at least $1,000 to get into the scene. But I think Apple is so into that subscription money that they were like, let's make a cheap $500 computer and sign these fuckers up. You know, I really see that.
There is also the thing that your majority of creatives are on Apple computers as well.
Yeah.
And so they're more likely to sign up to Apple TV and stuff like that because it's their business. And for them, it's a tax write-off anyway.
Yeah. You know, I wouldn't doubt that in a few years, Apple starts trying a YouTube-like thing, to be honest. You know, I wouldn't doubt it because they have the cash, they have the technology background and everything to just spring up a service. And I would have been very concerned about that 10 years ago, Dunk, when Apple first started doing movies and TV shows and they didn't want anything that wasn't Disney friendly. But nowadays, they're putting out some raunch on their own productions, so I don't see a problem anymore, right?
The problem with your idea is that it's a very good idea, therefore it won't happen.
Yeah, you never know. They're into service money now, right? And, you know, with YouTube being very successful with over pushing the advertisements to get people to sign up to premium, I think Apple must be on the side going, well, we could do a better service than them and make people want to sign up more. I wouldn't doubt it.
And let's just say, for instance, they did do something like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be at all surprised if it started off as a paid service anyway.
Exactly.
It might only be like $4.99 a month.
Well, no,
it won't be a YouTube where it'll be like free straight from the start. You still have to pay for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that they come out with an ad free, and it would be in their, what's it called? They have a low level subscription that's only like $12.99 a month, and you get Game Center, you get like 50 gigs of storage per family member, blah, 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 blah. It's a far better deal than most other services. You get their Apple thing, their Apple Music or whatever, you know, like, you know.
Yeah, it is very good.
Yeah. Like we because of my,
they wouldn't have us on their streaming service.
Well,
I bet you they would pick and choose.
If you would show a little bit more nipple, I bet they'd let us on, you know, but you'd have to use a different avatar. There's no way they're going to play ball with, you know, Disney owned properties.
Disney owned.
Well, Star Wars, Disney owns it now.
What do you mean talking about Star Wars? How dare you?
Well, isn't that where you got the cane? Isn't that where you got the cane? Well, I thought the cane was from Mary Poppins or something, right?
From Michael Caine.
Blame it on Rio. But yeah,
we had a meeting today, a Google meet from work, and this guy says, "Hey Duncan, I don't know what you look like." I said, "Neither do I."
yeah. Don't ask my wife; she doesn't either. Have you been?
I do remember going to a Christmas party where I spent 5 minutes talking to a guy I'd been working with for months, and he goes, "Oh, wait a minute! Oh, you're Dunk."
I was going to say, with that avatar thing you got, wouldn't it be funny if every time you're working on a new job, you just use the star of the movie when you join the work chats, right?
I was thinking about going on as God next time.
Steven Spielberg?
No, my
yeah, I know. Yeah. It's a movie joke. Come on. I would fuck with them for sure doing that. Absolutely. Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. Oh, I could get a screen grab of the producer and do the same thing they used to do with you. When I'd come on,
throw a fucking tantrum. Yeah. Oh, that'd be funny.
I think Donkey's the best. The rest of you are fired. Now fuck off. Get out of my court.
Yeah. Everybody sacrifice 2 weeks' salary to Dunk, okay?
I'm raising him to 1 million a week.
And this is legally binding.
No backsies.
Oh, that would be funny as hell.
Except I have these meetings at like 10:30 in the morning.
Oh.
I'm got.
How do you even get up that early?
No, it's like I've got any wherewithal to organize that kind of like shenanigans in the mornings.
Yeah. Have to set an alarm for 6.
It's like Nick, the producer, said to me. He says, I know, your avatar yawns when you yawn.
Yeah. Well, haven't you figured that out yet? When you need to like look away and whatnot, you're supposed to put your hand up, right?
Yeah, I can, put that. And
it's like you're watching your dog take a dump, Oh man. There's I think there's like a Marvel movie coming up soon.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, and it's hilarious how little it seems to come up in my like anything feed, If the trackers and all that are working, they would know that, my son and I have watched all the Marvel movies. Well, not them all. We didn't watch the Marvels, the ones with the chicks running around, because we heard that was stupid. No, not because it's the chicks. It's because it would, it tied in with that stupid, terrible TV show they did and whatnot. It's awful. And we didn't watch She-Hulk because everybody said it was terrible, so we didn't bother.
Very, very prolific at the moment, haven't they? They've been kind of quiet.
Yeah. I think they had to tone it down because they had a few fan revolts with a couple of their things, right? But now they've got some kind of Avengers movie coming back. But as I understand, half of the Avengers have retired from the movie series. So are they going to have to like recollect a new group or something? How does that even work?
Most get killed off, but not like the last one.
Yeah, well, I mean, Captain America is probably like 207 years old now or something, right?
I just cast.
And I think Robert Downey Jr. is coming back as a baddie. How are they going to sell that? Hey, that guy looks just like Iron Man.
He's an actor. He can do different things.
What are they going to do? Replace his face with his butt?
No, he'll just act his way out of it. That's what he's an actor.
I am an actor.
Yeah, you're not seeing Team America. On, Gary. Act your way out of this.
Oh, so he's going to have to prove it to the commander, is he?
With dedication.
Yeah. But yeah, I have no idea. Yeah. I will say the first Avengers movie, as they kind of bring the team together and so on, it was really fun, right? It was really, really good. But wow, did shit get tired by the end of that whole thing, you know? I think it all just came too thick and fast. There wasn't enough break between it all.
Yeah, I find I just kind of like ignore most of the Marvel stuff. It's just, for me, I was never really a comic book kind of guy, really. Anyway, there's nothing in it for me. It's just too tiring. I mean, obviously, you know, when you had like the early days of the 70s, when you had Superman and you had Spider-Man on the TV, he hadn't even made it to the movies by that point.
Yeah.
And you know, eventually you started getting the Spider-Man movies and things. Yeah, it's all right. You know, I could take it. But then it was just like movie after movie.
Yeah.
And it's like, who the fuck is this one?
Yeah.
The green snot man. Oh,
yeah.
What's that?
Yeah. And they did.
Stan Lee came up with it. He was taking a shit one day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And they did the 3 Spider-Man movies where they did the one where he went all emo and it was really awful. And then like 6 years later, they did 2 more Spider-Man movies with a different person. And one was Spider-Man and one was hyphenated or whatever, right? You know, and then
in the different universe thing or into megaverse,
right? You know, and his series of movies wasn't good enough to even get the 3rd movie. It just kind of petered out. And then they brought in this new kid to be Superman or Spider-Man, right? And I like the new kid best out of them all. He's totally the Peter Parker that I envision as Spider-Man. But that thing they did with the I don't know if it was a Doctor Strange movie or Spider-Man or whatever, because they seem to always be in each other's movies. But they did that thing where the other 2 spider people showed up in the same movie.
Yeah.
Right? And the one guy that only got 2 movies was like, oh, I only fought this guy and this guy. I'm lame. And the other guys are like, no, you're not. And it was fucking hilarious, man.
I mean, they did that with Doctor Who, but, you know, with all the different Time Lords all coming together. You know, well, that's kind of like different because they're Time Lords, so they could potentially exist in the same time together because they're Time Lords.
Yeah.
Spider-Man doesn't really make a lot of sense.
It was the way they did it. I'm sure you could find lots of plot holes and stuff and whatever, but yeah, it was really cool the way they did it. Like, it was pretty fun, you know? They even brought a few of the villains from the other Spider movies into it, right? It was pretty neat. I was impressed, you know? It made it fun.
Doesn't make it sound like it was good.
That movie had good parts and then not so good parts, and you know, it had some good stuff, and then, you know, you kind of felt yourself just waiting for the next CGI scene because it was getting kind of dull, you know.
Even a CGI scene is dull because it's CGI and that kind of stuff.
I
get what you say, though, that a movie is fun. I don't mind when a movie is fun, but, you know, if that's all it's got.
Yeah. You know, like with these modern Marvel movies, I'm so sick of this. Oh, we all just have nano shit and our masks just appear and disappear because we desire it bullshit, you know? Because when you get to a certain point where you've got all this technology and then they have to do, but it won't work against this villain. And it just becomes bullshit. It's too much, you know. They make everybody so unbelievably powerful. And then they have to come up with these scapegoat bullshit reasons that every character can't just kick the baddie's ass. You know?
I'm also sick of everyone just like leaping and then hitting the ground with their knees in their fists.
Yeah. You ever heard of arthritis, people? You know,
Do they just use the same animation and then just like stick, the costume and face on it?
Yeah, it's like making toys. They're all the same body with different heads and outfits, right? You know. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you can't just knock Marvel, because DC, how many Batmans we got now?
Oh my God. We had what's it
Adam West. Adam West is the only Batman for me.
And then you got what's his name? Bruce, the Australian.
Michael Keaton. Not Michael Keating, Michael Keaton.
Yeah, exactly. Beetlejuice this time.
The one that's still alive.
Yeah. Batman.
He was great. Michael Keaton was great.
Oh, I like the Michael Keaton Batmans. I find I have a hard time with the over-processed Batman voice in the other one. What's his name? The guy from American Psycho or whatever.
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah. Then you're gonna love me. Like, it's just ridiculous,
Although I've got to say that Christopher Nolan's Batman did have the best Joker ever.
Yeah.
That was the most sinister, nasty piece of shit.
Yeah.
I loved the Joker in the early Batman movie.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson was great as Joker, but who was it who played it?
Heath Ledger, that guy who died. Yeah.
He was amazing.
He's scary, Yeah.
Yeah, he stole the show.
Oh, yeah. Like in that opening bank robbing scene where it's like, I was supposed to kill the bank manager. No, I do. Well, then blah, blah. And he just shoots the other two. It's his whole thing through that movie was he must have been a bit of a fucked up guy to get into it that much, right?
He did commit suicide, didn't he?
That's like the method gone way, way far, But it was awesome. He was so good at that role.
Yeah.
I like those ones. And then, we had the new guy, what's his name, from Good Will Hunting, right? And then
Dave.
No, the other one. The annoying git from Apollo 13. What's his name? Affleck.
Oh, Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
He was in Apollo 13, was he?
No, not Apollo 13. That stupid movie where they send drillers to the fucking asteroid instead of... Yeah, that's it. Right, that's it. That's what I meant. And then right after him, all of a sudden, the guy from Twilight is Batman.
Yeah.
It's
Batman.
When did Batman become an emo loser fuck?
Yeah, it was. They called it the Batman.
Yeah,
to differentiate it.
That's weird.
I haven't seen that at all. It might be great. I don't know, because again, tired.
It's just too much. How many Batmans do I need? None.
With the Hulk. How many times did they recast the Hulk?
Well, they did it. They did it real good with this guy, though. I like the new Hulk. What's his name? That guy who thinks way too high of himself as an actor. Norton. That guy who was the Hulk for one movie. He sucked.
Graham Norton.
No, Edward.
Edward Norton.
Yeah. He sucked. That movie sucked.
I want to see Graham Norton play the Hulk. Hello.
Yeah. And then, what's his name? Eric Bana had a Hulk movie, and it was kind of shitty too.
You have the right name for it, though.
Hulk.
Banner.
Oh, yeah. I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, but I think in that one he actually played Bill Bixby. So,
I was guessing Producer Hazard. What happened?
Yeah.
I thought I was making the dark version movie of the Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah.
Nolan.
Oh, what is it? Oh, fuck. We're almost at 2 hours.
Yeah, we made it.
We made it. Wow. The tech holds up.
Made it through the night.
Yeah, it's streaming through the night. Streaming through the night. Exchanging insults. Streaming in the night. I'll stop.
No, carry on.
Carry on, wayward son.
Man.
I could have kept going.
You're not stopping at a choice. You're stopping because you just ran dry.
I have more beer. What are you talking about? I'm Canadian. I always have more beer. Crazy git.
Racist.
Racist. No, Guinness is not a race. Okay.
It is if you're trying to down it in one.
Okay. Yeah. That's a race I'm going to lose.
You spill it.
Oh, it's like drinking maple syrup, man. It's just, I like them, but I can't drink them. I can have one, right? There's a difference. I just saw.
I do remember the insane hangover after.
Oh, God, yes. Oh, yeah. I just saw, I think it was bigclivelive.com there on YouTube, just did a thing explaining how the widget works, which was neat.
Oh, yes. I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
I know how the widget works.
Yeah, I didn't. I was wondering, what have they done? Now I know. It's just a ball with a hole in it and physics. I didn't know. I figured it was injecting something, I didn't know.
I remember that period when it's like every beer suddenly had a widget.
Yeah.
It's like, it wasn't a proper beer unless it had a widget in it.
the first time I ever had a can of Guinness and I heard something rattling, I was like, well, that's not right. I'm not used to that.
Aerosol paint and shake it up for 30 seconds.
Yeah, Is this like a Bob and Doug McKenzie movie? Is there a dead mouse in this? Fucking weird, man. But yeah, we should probably put a
exits.
Yeah, put a wrapper on it and call it hip hop, right?
Put some knickers on
the head. Where's the commander when you need him, right?
I don't need him.
What, you can put your underwear on your head by yourself? You don't need help?
From here, I can put your underwear on my head.
Well, I guess we got something to show you for next pub chat.
I'd still have room for a guest.
Oh, yeah. So let's see here. Big thanks to our team. Mexi Girl, Shayna Caldwell, Jose, PJ CNET, David Worley, AI Alchemist, Liam Wakefield, and Super Chat Matt. Did I get everybody? I tried doing that from memory.
Yeah, I just realized I wasn't in the green room, so I'm in now.
Oh, okay. Well, better late than never. And Commander McMillan's hanging out with one of the Bernstein Bears, so we'll get you the link here before we're done. Let's see here. Yeah, well, the mods will do it, so I don't have to worry about it. So what do you think, Dunk? Any last words?
Let's invade Cuba.
Is this the name of your new album?
Yeah, I think the British should invade Cuba before the Americans get there first.
That's a good idea.
This is just grab it. And Greenland. Yeah, we'll invade Greenland too. We'll do them all.
Your 3 remaining Navy ships are going to be busy.
We're sending 6 SAS officers, and that'll just get the job done.
Yeah. Somebody called 007.
Wake him up.
Yeah. Tell him to put the martini down and check in for work. Well, it looks like. Sorry about that. It looks like the tech is working. I think we are back in order, back good.
Close, Ward, close.
Yeah. We're going to post the events for tomorrow's show on the main channel here once this show is done. And we'll see if it holds together tomorrow as well.
Yeah, we'll have to get back to actual work for the show.
Oh, no.
Hanging around talking shit.
See, this would be a lot easier in a slave economy. I'm kidding. You know, I mean, even I'm too broke. I couldn't even afford to feed them, you know. So thanks for watching. If you don't mind, click like, click share. We'd really appreciate a share. And subscribe if you're new.
I don't know why you bother even asking. Why so polite? Just do it. All right?
Do what you're told, or there'll be no pudding.
Click all the things.
No carrots for Christmas. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon.
Stay shitty.
Good advice. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I see it. After a reinstall, how could that be?